What's up guys, Anthony here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at every single skin line that was released in 2024 and put them on a tier list to see which ones are the best and which ones are the worst. And to also keep the video interesting and shorter, we're not going to be including any battle pass skins because nobody really cares about those, and if you really want to see me ranking the battle pass skins, I'll make it a separate video. Anyways, don't forget to like the video if you do enjoy and subscribe because we are on our way to 10k subs and we just hit 6k. Now on to the first rating on this list. Coming in at last place on this list, we got the Duo's Day capsule, which not only does not contain not a single gun skin in this entire bundle, but it also reinforces the most cancerous type of content you can find on Valorant, that being the E-Dater videos, which single-handedly destroyed the image of this game. For those reasons, this is going to be at the bottom. The second worst skins of 2024 was the Tactiforce capsule, where even though the gun buddies were actually pretty cool looking, the biggest problem was the fact that you couldn't buy any of them separately, where if you wanted just one of the gun buddies, you had to spend either $20 or $30 on a bunch of gun buddies and player cards. Yeah, definitely not worth it. And for number 25, we got the last accessory-only bundle, that being the Troublemaker collection, where, just as before, these aren't bad-looking cosmetics necessarily. I even like the player card a lot. It's just that we're basically getting sold glorified Battle Pass cosmetics for around 11 bucks. Definitely not worth it, and there are better ways to spend your VP. For the first actual gun skin on this list, we got the Wonder Stallion collection, where number one, these are filler skins, meaning that most people are never gonna ever consider buying them, and number two, the colors are just extremely ugly. I get the theme they were trying to go for, but it was just really poorly executed, and it definitely could have been way better. The Emberclad skins are probably the most forgettable skins ever released, because to this day, after these skins were released, I have yet to see one player in my game use it. I haven't seen the Frenzy, I haven't seen the Hammer, and I definitely haven't seen the Phantom. These skins were just kind of dropped into the game one day and nobody bought them. Now, when it comes to the Fortune's hand skins, I think they're really cool looking because they're very similar to a CSGO skin I've made in the past, but that doesn't save them from the fact that they're just another default reskin, and the melee is just another generic knife skin with bat animations. These should have 100% been sold as Battle Pass skins. For 21, we got the Switchback skins. Now, the model of these skins ain't that bad, but the thing that really is underwhelming is the fact that the melee was kind of boring, as it's literally just a mountain climbing tool, and the skins had no variance whatsoever. I do believe these skins would have been 10 times better if they would have given us like maybe a red variant, maybe a yellow, maybe a green. The possibilities were truly endless. For 20, we got the MK Liberty skins, and these skins are super underwhelming because they look very similar to the current Battle Pass skins, which means you paid basically $50 for skins that ended up being very similar to $10 skins. The only redeeming factor of this bundle is the fact that it is currently the closest thing we got to a bayonet knife, and no, the Xeno Hunter does not count. The Outlaw Throwback Pack is up next, where these were basically a bunch of default reskins themed off of older skin lines, but the only reason why this bundle isn't at the very bottom is the fact that they do get some points for being the first ever Outlaw skins. For number 18, we got the Holomoku skins, which actually for filler skins weren't that bad because they did actually support this very cool Hawaiian theme to them. Also, the blue variant specifically was really good looking because it had this really cool animated water texture. For the last filler skin on this list without any upgrades whatsoever, we got the Aperture skins, which had a really nice color theme, that being metal and leather. Although a huge letdown for me was the fact that they didn't give the knife any cool custom animations whatsoever. God, I wish they would have given the stiletto knife like Xeno Hunter animations or some shit. That probably would have made it like a top 20 or a top 10 skin in the game. For number 16, we got the Combat Craft skins, where although on surface level they look like a bunch of filler skins, what makes them very interesting is the fact that these are the first ever deluxe skins in the game with upgrades. That being that every time you buy them, the variant will change. One round it might be the Oni Phantom, the next round it might be Spectrum. And this is something I wish I would do with all filler skins in the game. Like, don't give them any crazy upgrades, but at least give them something, even if it's something minuscule. For number 15, this is definitely gonna piss some people off, but it definitely has to be Arcane Season 2. The melee, absolutely god tier. I love the Arcane Fists with a passion, but when it comes to the Vandal, this is probably one of the most ugly, clunky looking skins in the game, and I really wish they would have given us a Caitlyn op instead. For number 14, we got the Dreamwing skins. I don't know, I just hate these skins of passion. The fact that I could gun somebody down in the streets and a cutesy animal will pop out and help me reload my Odin is just... it's just so fucking stupid. I hate these skins. Also, if you're a guy and you bought the melee, you are either one, gay or Polish. The VZT team capsule skins were kinda cool because you can like represent your favorite team. The only thing I just really did not like about them was that they were pretty bare bones. All they gave these skins was just a custom kill effect and a custom inspect. No finisher, no variants, not even like a really cool animation. RGX 3.0 was an alright bundle that didn't really do anything crazy. The Outlaw was decent because it was the first ever Outlaw skin with effects. The Karambit had a really cool, nice new right-click animation and inspect, and the Sheriff was just kind of there. Not gonna lie, I've never seen anybody use it. Although this bundle would have been way higher on this list if they would have given us 2 more guns. On launch, the Mistbloom skins were in fact the best skins in the game and would have been number 1. Unfortunately, they removed the wall hacks and now they're in number 11. The Kunai was cool though, new inspect, pretty dope. For number 10, we got Doombringer, and the skins have a pretty neat design, has some pretty decent sound design, but they just kind of feel forgettable. They're not bad necessarily, but they just kind of feel forgettable. I think I've only seen the Phantom like 3 times since release. Zero Fang probably has some of the slickest designs in the game, and the sound effect was pretty good, but the reason why it was not any higher is because the finisher was kind of basic, the price was upcharged on launch, and it only contains 2 gun skins. There's not much that I could really say about Sovereign 2.0, it's literally just Sovereign but on more guns. The designs are nice, the sound effects are cool, the colorways are decent, and the knife this time around had really nice animations with the RGX blade ones. Primordium might have had some cool effects with the whole lava design and got some interesting colorways, but the reason why Primordium isn't that much higher is because these skins were also kind of forgettable. On launch, I saw it a lot, but over time, I just started seeing it less and less. I think the only thing I really see nowadays is just the Vandal and maybe the Phantom. I will basically never see the Shorty, and I never see the knife. Out of all the 2.0 bundles released during 2024, Singularity 2.0 definitely has to be my favorite. The Vandal hits different, the Ghost is probably my favorite Ghost skin in the game, and the Butterfly Knife was super sick because this time around, they changed up a lot of the animations. Really, the only downside I could really think about this bundle is the fact that there was only 2 gun skins. I really wish it would have given us like a Singularity Operator or a Singularity Odin. For number 5, this is going to confuse a lot of people, but it is gonna be Amon Deer because I don't know, these skins just hit different. I really like the double chunk design on these skins and the chunkier sound effects, specifically on the Sheriff, the Vandal, and the Bulldog. Also, this time around, the sword is pretty cool. It is pretty pay to lose because it covers up a lot of your screen, but I just still think it's really cool having a futuristic medieval sword that literally has fire coming out of it. Up next, we got Champions 2024 because these skins just have so many different features. When it comes to the knife, it has some really slick animations and it even can use gun buddies. When it comes to the gun, it turns gold after 24 kills, has a custom finisher that has a built-in aim Labs course and a built-in emote, but the only reason why it's not any higher is the fact that it was limited edition, and I really hate FOMO when it comes to these skins because if somebody joined the game late or didn't have the money to buy the skins at the time, they'll never be able to get these skins, and I think that kind of sucks. Nocturnum is number 3 because these skins just have so much to offer. When it comes to the melee, they have this unique ability where the knife is basically 2-in-1. The knife starts out as a dagger, but if you inspect it, it will in fact become a scythe. When it comes to the gun skins, they all have these like custom reload animations, inspect animations, etc. And they all have this really cool rune feature where every time you kill the enemy agent on the enemy team, their ult icon will actually light up on the skin. And once all 5 icons light up, the finisher will change into a different form where now a giant tree monster pops up out of nowhere. Overall, I like all the cool features Riot added to this skin line. Ignore the fact I said Singularity 2.0 was the best 2.0 skin bundle because I completely forgot Araxis exists. And of course, Araxis 2.0 is going to be this high up because Riot Games took one of the best skin lines in the game and simply made more of them. How can anything go wrong? Also, this time around, they gave us an even better melee because they basically took the Kuranami knife and added some futuristic flair. My only complaint being the fact that they took out the custom spinning inspect animation because Riot Games loves drinking paint thinner. And for number 1, I think we all knew what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Kuranami because Riot Games absolutely cooked with the bundle. Good animations, good sound effects, new unique cool knife. Really, the only thing you could possibly complain about this brand new bundle was the fact that on launch, it was upcharge. The upcharge wasn't that much, but it was enough to piss me off and make me milk it for ad revenue. Overall, I praise Riot Games for making a super good skin line, but if they keep upcharging these skins, I'm gonna pull a Luigi Manji. For legal reasons, that's a joke. But overall, that's basically it when it comes to this ranking. If you do end up disagreeing, that is perfectly fine. My opinion is not gospel because I am just some random dipshit online who is also probably blacklisted by Riot Games because of that joke I just made in the Kuranami bit. But anyways, that's basically it for the video. Like if you enjoyed, comment down below your own personal take, and subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Goodbye.